The Steelers are about to play a playoff game, but something went wrong at the worst time. Their star running back is not practicing because of an illness, and nobody knows if he will be ready. With Monday night getting closer, one question hangs over everything: what happens if he cannot play? The Pittsburgh Steelers are walking into one of the most important games of their season with a new problem they did not plan for. Just days before their wildcard playoff matchup against the Houston Texans, a key piece of their offense has been sidelined from practice due to an unexpected illness. This is not an injury that can be seen on film or measured by tape. It is the kind of situation that creates uncertainty, questions, and pressure inside a locker room preparing for postseason football. Playoff games are about preparation. Every rep matters. Every walkthrough matters. When a star running back is suddenly not on the field during a crucial week, it changes the rhythm of the entire offense. The Steelers rely heavily on their ground game to control tempo, protect the quarterback, and wear down defenses. Losing even a few practice days for their lead back creates ripple effects that go beyond one position group. The timing could not be worse. The wild card round leaves no room for error. There is no next week if things go wrong. This is a win-or-go-home situation, and the Texans are not an easy opponent. Houston enters the matchup confident, fast, and aggressive. They have built momentum late in the season and believe they can make a deep playoff run. Any sign of weakness from Pittsburgh will be targeted. The Steelers' coaching staff has tried to stay calm publicly. They have emphasized that the illness is being monitored closely and that there is still optimism about the players' availability. Behind closed doors, however, contingency plans are already being discussed. Coaches cannot afford to wait until Monday night to decide how the offense will function. Running back is not just about carrying the football. It is about pass protection, timing with the quarterback, blitz recognition, and trust. When a starter misses practice, backups are forced into roles that require instant chemistry. That chemistry usually takes weeks to build, not days. The Steelers' offensive identity this season has leaned on balance. When the run game works, everything else opens up. Play action becomes more effective. Defenders hesitate for a split second. Receivers find more space. If the running game struggles, the pressure shifts to the passing attack, and that has been inconsistent at times throughout the year. This illness has now placed a spotlight on the depth of the Steelers' backfield. Depth charts exist for moments exactly like this, but playoff football tests them in ways the regular season never does. Backups are talented, but playoff defenses play faster and hit harder. The Texans' defense will not ease up because a starter is unavailable. Houston has prepared all week assuming the Steelers would lean on their run game. Their defensive front is disciplined and physical. They will challenge Pittsburgh at the line of scrimmage and dare them to adjust. If the Steelers cannot establish the run early, the Texans will feel more comfortable applying pressure and forcing quicker decisions. For the Steelers' quarterback, this situation adds another layer of difficulty. Running backs provide security blankets in pass protection and short yardage situations. A missed block or mistimed release can change the outcome of a drive. In playoff football, one failed drive can swing momentum permanently. The illness itself is being handled carefully. Medical staff are prioritizing the player's health first, knowing that rushing someone back too early can cause setbacks. At the same time, the clock is ticking. Every day, closer to Monday night, reduces the margin for recovery. The Steelers are a franchise built on toughness and resilience. Their history is filled with moments where adversity became fuel. Coaches are leaning into that mindset this week, reminding players that preparation is about readiness for the unexpected. The next man up philosophy is not just a slogan in January, it is a necessity. Still, fans understand how critical this player is to the offense. His vision, patience, and ability to break tackles have been central to the Steelers' success this season. Removing that element, even temporarily, changes defensive game planning immediately. The Texans will adjust their focus based on who lines up in the backfield. If the running back is able to return by game day, questions will still remain. How effective will he be after missing practice time? Will he have the same burst? Will the coaching staff limit his workload early? These are decisions that can only be made in real time under playoff pressure. If he cannot play, the Steelers will need creativity. That may mean more short passes that function like runs. It may mean designed quarterback movement. It may mean trusting younger players in high-stress situations. None of these options are ideal, but playoff football rarely offers ideal conditions. The Texans will not feel sympathy. They are preparing to exploit any weakness they see. Their defense has shown the ability to capitalize on mistakes, and their confidence grows with every stop they make. Early success for Houston could tilt the game quickly. This situation also tests the Steelers' coaching staff. Play calling must be flexible. Adjustments must be made on the fly. There is no time to settle in slowly. Monday night playoff games are emotional and fast-paced. Momentum swings are violent and sudden. Veteran leaders inside the Steelers' locker room are stepping up this week. They understand the stakes. They know that distractions can derail focus. The message remains simple: control what can be controlled. Be ready regardless of who is in the lineup. The illness has added uncertainty, but it has also added urgency. Practices have been sharper, meetings have been more focused. Players understand that preparation must account for multiple scenarios. That mindset can sometimes sharpen a team rather than weaken it. As Monday night approaches, all eyes will remain on the injury report and practice participation updates. Every hint matters. Every word from coaches is analyzed. Fans want reassurance, but playoff football rarely provides comfort. Whether the star running back plays or not, the Steelers' season comes down to this moment. The Texans stand in their way, confident and prepared. The Steelers must respond with execution, discipline, and belief. This is what playoff football is about: adversity, pressure, uncertainty. The teams that survive are not always the healthiest. They are the ones that adapt the fastest. When the lights come on Monday night, excuses disappear. Only performance matters. The Steelers will find out quickly whether their preparation was enough, whether their depth can hold, and whether this unexpected illness becomes a footnote or a turning point. Every snap will carry weight. Every missed block or broken tackle will feel louder than it did all season. This is the stage where reputations are shaped and seasons are remembered. The road ends here for one of these teams, and right now, Pittsburgh must face that reality with questions still unanswered, knowing that every decision made this week could define their season. There is no room for hesitation. If the running game stalls, adjustments must come fast. If a backup is called upon, confidence must replace doubt immediately. Playoff football does not wait for comfort. This moment also reveals character. It shows which players are ready to step forward when the plan changes. It shows whether preparation was deep or only surface level. Coaches talk all year about being ready for anything. Monday night will test whether those words were true. For the Texans, this is an opportunity to strike early and force Pittsburgh into uncomfortable choices. For the Steelers, it is a challenge to stay composed and disciplined no matter how the night begins. One early mistake can shift momentum. One strong drive can steady nerves. The margin between victory and defeat is thin. By the final whistle, there will be no debate. One team will move on with belief growing stronger, the other will walk off knowing the season ended with unanswered what-ifs. For Pittsburgh, the question is simple but heavy. Can they overcome uncertainty and execute when it matters most? Monday night will give the answer.